So, Mike, what brings you in today?
Just girlfriend relationship problems. Me and my girlfriends are having a couple problems.
You said girlfriends. You have
No,
more than one
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say that you guys are having some issues. Can you tell me a little bit more about that, Mike?
It's just a whole bunch of nagging and complaining going around the house about little things. I don't know if it's just her mood swings or what, but it kind of puts me in a bad place.
Okay. I hear that you're saying that she's been, complaining a lot lately, and you think it may be her mood. Why would you think that it's her mood?
Because it's out the blue. It's like for little stuff, it's out the blue. Like, that's why.
Just a little stuff about the blue. Can you tell me, some examples of what she's complaining about, nagging about?
Little stuff like if I leave a cup on the table, it's why'd you leave a cup right here? Or if I put a diaper somewhere, why'd you throw the diaper away right away? Little things like that. Like, it's not, she just blows little things to a whole big situation. Like, and I think it's bad for the relationship.
And when she is arguing, complaining with you, can you tell me how that makes you feel? What are your reactions when she goes off the handle? So to say?
She feels like she doesn't care. Like I'm a kid. Like she tells me what to do. Like I don't have any say so about anything. That's what.
Okay, so when you say that you don't have any say so, are you saying that you feel like a lot of things that happen are out of your hands and out of your control?
Correct.
Do you want to have more control in a relationship?
Yes, because I think that's the man's job is to hold the upper hand of the relationship. Which I think she thinks she has that hand right now.
Okay, okay. Can you explain why you believe that the man should have the upper hand in the relationship?
Just because it's a man's job. I mean, that's just a known fact. It's just a man's the king of the house. He's the king.
Okay, okay. And I mean, when you were growing up, is that how you were raised?
Well, yeah, pretty much. Yes. So my dad was the man of the house. So, well, he has the final decision. I mean, I'm not saying like you don't have to come together and agree on things all the time, but usually, like, if he doesn't agree with the final decision, doesn't go, which I think that's how it should go, anyways.
Okay, so what I hear you're saying is that, when you were growing up, your father had most of the decision making power in the relationship. Not saying that he had total, complete power, but
Correct.
a lot of times he was the one who put his foot down.
Correct.
Okay, okay. And would you like to see this implemented more in your relationship?
Yes, definitely. I mean, because it worked out for him, I'm pretty sure it worked out for me. I just don't like feeling like I'm a kid or I don't have any type of say so.
Okay, and would your girlfriend agree with that?
Pretty sure she wouldn't, but pretty sure she wouldn't agree. But you have to ask her that question.
Okay, I would definitely. Um, well, when do you ever have a time when you guys sit down and talk about this problem?
We talk about it. It might work for a week or two, or a couple of days, or a week or two. Then it goes right back to the same old, same old thing.
Okay, okay. And, do you see that there's any progress being made? What would you like to see her do better?
So I would just like for her to just give me time to do things. Don't if I put a diaper or a cup down, don't say nothing 5 minutes later after I put it down. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just give me time. Like that's basic.
Okay. And when you guys have, these agreements for the short period of time, what exactly do you guys agree upon? Like, can you give me an example of a conversation you would have with your girlfriend and what you guys would say to each other during that conversation?
Can you repeat that?
Let me reword. What? How do you ask her to change? What do you say to her when you confront her about these issues?
Sometimes it's an argument because I'm already mad when she says it, so I just snap right then and there. Or sometimes I might just be like, well, I might talk about it like, well, can you at least give me a time, like a decent amount of time, so I can do what I need to do. You don't have to be on my back like I'm our kid. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it gets to an argument. Sometimes I try to go about it the right way, but it seems like neither way is working right now.
Okay. It seems like you do make efforts to reach out to your girlfriend and communicate the issue, but sometimes it doesn't always work out.
Correct.
Okay. Besides, communicating your feelings about, her behavior, her actions, or her words to you, is there anything else that you think might work out between you two? Is there any other options you can think of that might help you guys out?
Yes, this counseling.
Okay. You, you feel like the counseling is helping you better, or do you think that maybe bringing her
I think
in?
bringing her in will help her understand how I'm feeling at times with things that she does. You know what I'm saying? I think she needs to hear it from somebody else.
Okay, so what you're saying is you think that, hearing what her actions are doing to you and then putting it on the table with a mediator will probably make things better for you guys.
Yes.
It might put things into perspective for her that you weren't able to say in the correct way to her.
Yes, correct.
Okay. As far as your relationship, I mean, you do want it to continue.
Yes, very. I love her. That's my girlfriend, baby, my mother, my children. I just want us to be on the same page in household, and you don't want to argue with your spouse, or you know what I'm saying. You don't want to argue all the time. It's bad for the relationship. I'm just trying to fix it now before it gets to a bigger problem.
Okay, and you did say once before that it was out the blue, so this is not the way she usually reacts to things.
Yes, I don't know if it's mood swings. I don't know if but it's been pretty recent for the last couple months. You know what I'm saying? We've been together for a couple of years, 4 years, 3, 4 years. So it's not like it happened all the whole relationship. It's just like that's what I'm saying. It's out the blue the last couple of months.
Okay, and it's because it's so out of character that it's bothering you.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. I understand exactly what you're saying. So I mean, like you said, everything in relationships are going to be troubling.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be issues, but I'm glad you came and you sat down and talked with me about it. And I think the next step is to talk to your girlfriend and get her in here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we can bring you two together and work on a couple situation. And maybe this will both help you out and bring you guys closer together.
Right.
Okay, so definitely go home, talk with your girlfriend, and in the next session, we can definitely get on some topics, and we can master the things in between two, and make sure that everything is getting communicated. We'll start with everything next week if you can get her. Definitely call me.
Mm-hmm.
But we are running out of time, and I did have a great time. Getting to know you, getting to know the situation. So until next time. Thanks for coming in, Mike.
All right, appreciate you.